A copy of his ID has also been fully uploaded. He is a friend of the applicant and understands his obligation to ensure the applicant is available to stand trial as and when should be required by this honorable court.
What's your telephone number?
0787 96 56 56.
What do you do for a living?
I am the should be president of the United States.
Sorry?
I am the should be president of the United States.
What do you mean should be? You either are or you're not.
No, your Honor is an active member of the Uganda People's Congress, and that political party unfortunately has around three rival leaderships, and he heads one of the leaderships. So he's a person very vested in the affairs of this country. That's what he means.
But that is not a job. What do you do for a living?
And he's an activist.
An activist?
Yes, he sees the job of Uganda People's Congress and his affairs is what he's involved with.
You can have a seat, sir.
Your Honor, our other proposed surety is Ambassador Sempara Edith Grace. Your Honor, we have uploaded. She's a resident of Nakasero 2 Parish, Kampala Central. We have uploaded her letter of introduction from my LC1 chairperson. She's a resident of Nakasero 2 Parish, Kampala Central. We have also uploaded a copy of her passport. Your Honor, she's a retired ambassador of Uganda to the United States, some other countries which she served in diplomatic service. She's a person of great reputation and responsibility. And she has put her name on the line. She's a friend of the applicant. She knows the applicant very well. And the fact that the applicant is ready to come to attend this court and face trial as and when required.
Hello, what is your telephone number?
0782 931
953.
50.
Your Honor,
You can have a seat.
Your Honor, I have duly guided the sureties on their obligations to this court. I have duly guided the sureties on their obligations to this court. I have explained to them that they have a duty to ensure the attendance of the applicant before court whenever she is required. I have also guided them that they have a duty to inform the court whenever the accused person is not able to attend court due to some circumstances. Your Honor, the sureties are ready and willing to sign the bail bond form on whatever terms this court deems fit. to impose on the applicant. Your Honor, lastly, I have taken note of two important things. First of all, the state has communicated that investigations are still ongoing and are not complete. Therefore, we don't even have an idea when a trial will take place over this charge. Your Honor, the accused stands charged with unlawful obtaining or disclosing of personal data. Unlawful obtaining or disclosing of personal data. It's alleged she shared some information that of course is not disclosed without consent of the Electoral Commission. This is a document-based offense. Your Honor, this is a document-based offense, and therefore the applicant has nothing to do with this sort of offense. There are no witnesses to tamper with. Either she disclosed data or she did not. Either the data exists or it does not exist. And by the time the state has laid the charge, we are entitled to presume that yes, the state has already found out this. And therefore, there is nothing the applicant could interfere with in any way. And therefore, Your Honor, this is an applicant who is entitled to benefit from the presumption of innocence and be permitted to answer to this charge while she is not in custody. And be permitted to answer to this charge while she is not in custody. I therefore pray Your Honor that this court be pleased to release the applicant on bail on such terms as the court deems fit. I so pray Your Honor.
Does the state have any objection to the application?
Yours, we are not ready to make a reply right now. To seek an adjournment. Analyze the application and make a befitting response. If it pleases this court, we seek for time. Reply.
Your Honor, in regard to the state's prayer for an adjournment, we say two things. First of all, the court has discretion to grant bail. And the input of the state would generally be required at the time they are charging the applicant. Your Honor, it is a practice. It is a practice for investigating officers at the point of laying a charge to file an affidavit in opposition if there is anything that would militate against grant of bail. There is no such opposition. And the applicant has been in police custody. As Your Honor, therefore, would pray that that prayer is overruled and this court proceeds to determine the bail application. However, in the alternative, we are willing to concede to this matter being stood over up to 3 p.m. for the state to make a response. Your Honor, thank God for technology, national IDs, passports, all these, the state has an electronic database. It's a matter of the state going on a computer and logging in, and they will know that, oh, this document is authentic, this one is not. Very simple. And therefore, Your Honor, if the court is so inclined not to grant our first prayer, though we strongly think this is a matter where there is no need for any other delay, the state has had ample time, and the accused in their custody. There is no opposition to bail from the investigating officer, and that's sufficient to show us that there is no objection. As we have indicated, Your Honor, the accused person is a hypertension patient, and therefore it would be unfair for technical delays to compromise her health further. When ultimately the purpose of the trial is for the accused to be put on trial, and therefore bail is not something where we need to go into very complicated legal arguments and investigations and discoveries. Therefore, Your Honor, we pray that the objections are overruled, but if the court is so inclined, we concede to this matter being stood over up to 3 p.m. for the state to respond and for the court to determine the matter. Mindful that the accused has been in custody since the 30th of December 2025.
Prosecution too deserves a right to make a reply to the bail application, this being a case that has been brought to court by them. Prosecution is granted time to prepare a reply to this application. Application shall be revisited on the 21st of January 2026. The accused person will be kept on remand till then.